Hi guys, so we are going to talk about our film review. So the film that we are going to talk right now is Parasite 2019. So the group is contained of me, Shahnice Olivea, and my friend.
Putri Siahaan.
So the content that we are going to talk right now is background information, synopsis, theme, and supporting argument. The first one is background information of the film Parasite. So, Parasite is a film from South Korea directed by Bong Joon-ho and also written by him and along with Han Ji-won. The film with the genre of drama and thriller was released on November 8, 2019, starring by Song Kang-ho as Kim Ki-taek and Lee Sun-kyun as Park Dong-ik, also Cho Yo-jung as Choi Yeon-kyu. Parasite 2019 tells the social class in South Korea that shows a lower class family who tries to work for the upper class family by using high self qualification and not in accordance with reality. According to IMDb, the movie, which lasts for 2 hours 12 minutes, has a rating of 8.15 of 10, with such a fairly large rating. It cannot be denied that Parasite has won hundreds of awards. Parasite has won 4 Oscars at the Academy Awards USA in 2020 with nomination for Best Motion Picture of the Year, Best Achievement in Directing, Best Original Screenplay, and Best International Feature Film, becoming the first non-English language film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. Not only that, it was recorded that Parasite had as many as 307 awards and entered a total of 271 award nominations. The next slide will be presented by Mark.
Okay, so here is the brief synopsis of the film. Yeah, so Kim's family lives in a city and small semi-basement in Banjiha, Seoul. Their day laborers are folding pizza boxes, but they have low-income jobs and struggle for money. The Kim's family begins to change when one day, Kiwus accepts his friend Min Hyuk's offer to take over his job as a private English tutor for Park Dahye. She is the daughter of the wealthy Park family, and slowly the Kim family tries to get in, like one by one, into the Park family by encouraging each other and lying in order to work in the Park family's house. And Kiwoo becomes Dahye's private tutor. He is called Kevin, and Kijong, who is Kiwoo's sister, called Jessica, who is from Chicago, USA, and also gets in and becomes the teacher and art therapist of Dasong. Dasong is Dahy's younger sister, and then Ki Jong defames Park family's driver by putting his underwear in the Park family's car, and until finally the driver is fired. And finally, Ki-taek, who is Ki-woo and Ki-jong's father, also gets in as Park family's driver. And the three of them conspire to lure the mother, Chu-sok, Chung-sok, into the Park family by defaming Moon-gong, the Park family's housekeeper, with tuberculosis, and Kim's family managed to get a job in the Park household by cheating and pretending they do not know each other. And the story takes a sharp turn when the Park family is camping for a night and Min Guang suddenly comes asking for permission to enter the house because she wants to get something from the bunker. And unexpectedly, her husband has been in the bunker for 4 years. Then a fight occurs when Jung Sok threatens to report to the police, and Moon Guang finds out that the one who works at the Park family's house is a family. Then the next day, when Yeon-gyo throws a birthday party for Daesung. A brutal murder occurs at the Park family's home and causes a big chaos. Next.
So, Parasite is a cultural product that carries the concept of social class as a form of satire against it. So that's why the theme in this film is social class. There are a lot of aspects in the film that are added to bring the social class topic. The first one will going to be present by my friend.
So the first aspect is the camera movement. Parasite shows us regarding social class between two families through camera movement. The camera movement speaks and describes how upper class and lower class are depicted in this film. Since this film has been popular because it shows how social class threaten the newly formed symbiotic relationship between the wealthy family and the destitute family, and then won an Oscar. And basically, we see the difference in social class in the Kim family and the Park family that can be seen from the setting, which is the place where the two families live, the set dressing that each family wears, the lighting displayed in the each scenes, where the Kim family residence has a lot of low-key lighting that shows sadness, weakness, and weak feel, while the Park family residence display high-key lighting that shows strong key and strong feel. On the other hand, in terms of the camera movement, Parasites presents something interesting. Apart from the setting, costumes, and lighting, the differences between the lower class and upper class families are depicted through the shots taken. Most of the shots of the lower class family, which is the Kim family, are depicted with medium shots. For example, to show the situation of the Kim family, the camera, they have a small place, whereas the shots of the upper class family, the Park family, are depicted with wide shots and upper angle that show the wealth, prosperity, and luxury of their family. Then another example is a camera that shows a path and combines it with lighting to show the social differences. When heading to the Park family's house, the camera would show a path that is upwardly inclined and full of light, while the path of the Kim family's residence would be downwardly inclined and lack sunlight. So the lighting also changes when Kibu's introduced her sister Jessica to Park's wife, and the light disappears. This is meant to hint to viewers that the parasites will start infecting again. Not only that, the character will be positioned in reversal to show that they are on the different levels. If the Park family is on the right, then the Kim family is on the left and vice versa. The next one will be presented by
여러모로 아쉽죠. 상당히 괜찮은 아줌마였거든 그 양반이. 집안 구석구석 관리도 잘하고 그리고 매사에 손을 쫙 잘 시켜. 내가 원래 손을 넘는 사람을 제일 싫어하는데.
Okay, so through the short clip, there is a dialogue in Parasite that is stated by Dong-ik, I cannot stand people who cross the line. The line that is intended through the dialogue is also shown through the shot. Behind every shot, there is clean intention. Parasite highlights the line between the rich and the poor in a capitalist society. Dong-ik also said that Ki-taek works well even though he often almost crosses the line, but he does not cross the line. The line, the line in this movie means that the upper class does not want to be considered equal to the lower class, even though they are in the same room and close together, there is still a boundary between the two classes.
So the next one is the plot twist. The emergence of a lower class family that causes a big conflict between two lower class families as a parasite. When watching the film, people probably will only think that the conflict is only between a wealthy family and a destitute family. However, Parasite has an unexpected plot twist. It turns out that the parasite in this story is not only Kim's family, who tries to get money from Park's family, but it turns out the ex-housemaid and her husband are also a parasite in Park's family. The existence of Moon Guang and her husband causes a conflict between two lower-class families as parasites. And this conflict then becomes longer and more complicated when Kim's family keeps Moon Guang and her husband in the bunker, while the Park family is on their way home. Moreover, during Dahia's birthday party, Kiwoo goes to the bunker until Moon Guang's husband hits his head using Kiwoo's lucky stone. And, and the peak tension in this scene is when a brutal murder occurs.
And the last one is author theory applied in this film. So the word that can describe the works of Bong Joon-ho is dark. Bong Joon-ho was born with an interest in wealth disparity. Bong Joon-ho studied at Yonsei University to challenge himself in the wealth gap by volunteering and teaching in social issues. Then he studied filmmaking in the club at his university, and then he started making movies through that basic knowledge. Most of his films are in the genre of thriller, dark, comedy, and horror. Most of his movies cover quite serious social issues such as chemical waste in the Okja, in the host, and cruelty of meat industry in Okja, and the social classing in the Snowpiercer. If we look at all of his works, Bong Joon-ho is often cast by Korean actors, especially Song Kang-ho. Film techniques that are often used by Bong Joon-ho can also be seen easily, such as the long shots, still frames, and montage. But the much more subtle technique is recycling shots of many full moments, often to be reflective of previous month, especially to establish irony and change of tones. So this is our reference, and that's all for us. Thank you for your attention.